St James's Park exploded and then was stunned, and you will not believe the stoppage time drama as Tottenham captain Christian Romero stole a point for Tottenham with an incredible overhead kick to make it 2-2. However, it was, very lucky of Tottenham to come away with a point, because for me, they didn't look like they deserved anything at all in that game. And for us Newcastle United fans, it is very disappointing to see Tottenham take away a point from the game and us have it to come away with just a point when, we were far better than Tottenham in this game. We dominated the shots, we dominated the shots on target, and, we can feel very unlucky to only be coming away from St James's Park with a point. I mean, the referee, Thomas Bramall, I thought was really poor in his decisions in the game. He was given a lot of very soft decisions towards Tottenham, and to be honest, I'll state it now, Christian Romero, for me, should have been seen his marching orders. He picked up a yellow card, of course, for an incident in the match. And then after that yellow card, he went on to proceed throughout the game by doing umpteen fouls. And Thomas Bramall didn't bother to get out a second yellow card for him. Then there was an incident where Bentancur did a foul and got yellow carded. Christian Romero ran straight up to the referee, shouted in the face of the referee, and for me, that is dissent. That should be an instant yellow card. We're seeing, just recently, Lucas Paqueta being given 2 yellow cards for dissent. So that shows, that there is absolutely no consistency once again by the PGMOL and by Thomas Bramall tonight. There was no consistency in the officiating to see a yellow come out for dissent to Christian Romero. And if he had have done that, Tottenham hadn't actually scored their first goal in the game by that point, I don't believe, neither. So if he had have done that, then, Christian Romero would not have been on the field to score that goal. That doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't have jumped up and scored the goal, but Christian Romero wouldn't have been in that position to score the goal. That, of course, again, like I say, doesn't mean that somebody else wouldn't have been in that position. But if we go by just what happened, Christian Romero obviously wouldn't be in that place. He wouldn't be able to score that goal. He wouldn't be able to then score the second goal, which sees Tottenham come away with a point from the game. And, I mean, did we throw away 2 points tonight at St James's Park? I don't know. I don't know personally, to be honest. I don't think we did. I think, like I've just said, there was a lot of factors at part, and we had a lot of really good shots. We could have maybe been a little bit more lethal in front of goal with our shots than what we were. But, I mean, we did really, really well, I thought. And Bruno smashing home a massive goal. Anthony Gordon, of course, converting a late penalty as well, which was a rightly given penalty. Bentancur, who was already on a yellow by this point, dragged Dan Burn down in the box. He wasn't even looking as the ball was coming in from the corner at the ball. Not even once. He was just completely focused on Dan Burn. Pulls Dan Burn down in the box. And Anthony Gordon, of course, gets to take the penalty, which ended up having to be an on-field decision for, of course, the foul on Dan Burn. And to be honest, maybe should have been also a yellow card for Bentancur and seen Bentancur get his marching orders. But let us know what you think, of course, down in the comments below on that one. But putting us ahead, it was chaotic. Final 15 minutes, it looked like another huge win for Eddie and the lads, and another huge win forward tonight, and see ourselves, move up above the likes of Man U and Liverpool in the league, until the Spurs skipper decided to be the villain, which he was all game long, to be honest. But I mean, let us know what you think. Christian Romero, hero or villain? Obviously, Tottenham fans are going to say that he's the hero. Obviously, us Newcastle United fans will say he's the villain. So I want to hear from you neutrals. in the comments below. What do you think? Hero or villain? Christian Romero. Personally, obviously, I'm going to say he is the villain in this here piece tonight. And did Eddie get the subs right? I think he did. We're seeing a lot of spark come into the game once Anthony Elanga came on and once Gordon came on as well onto the wings. And Bruno obviously scoring the goal in the game as well, coming off the bench for Sandro Tonali. In that forward decision, definite correct call. You could say, Benton Cole was not watching any of the ball, was watching Dan Burn all the way throughout. And, of course, a rightly given penalty for me. But let us know what you think down in the comments below. And is Fulton unlucky not to score in the game as well? Because he got very, very close again tonight. And let us know what you think on that one. Did Newcastle manage the final minutes wrong? Let us know down in the comments below and smash that like if, of course, you want to see more Newcastle United content, and smash that subscribe as well whilst you're at it. It's completely free and massively helps to support the channel going forward. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next one. However, lads.